Oh shit. So Tekken 7, of course, I mean, I don't even need to show you guys. Tekken 7 came out. I didn't even know there was a VR mode. I didn't even know that. But this is not my copy. I did not buy this game. My colleague, he's a huge Tekken fan. He wants the game. And I always buy his games. I don't know why. It's just, you know, we're really good friends. So I always just, you know, buy his games. Of course, I do earn like 2 or 3 euros for each game, but whatever. So I was like, hey, you know, Tekken 7, it's on its way. You know, if I have it before Friday, is it okay if I open it up and play it? And he's like, oh yeah, sure. You can just do that. You can just open the game, any game you order from me, you can just play. I'm like, oh no, you know, I always ask gently and nice. You know, I'm not all of a sudden going to open someone else their stuff. So really happy. Thanks a lot that I can play your game. Let's fucking play. Eddie is only Eddie. Back in the day with Tekken 3. Where's Tekken 3? I think it's somewhere there. It should be there somewhere. Oh yeah, there's Tekken. Is there Tekken? Yeah, there's Tekken. Back in the day in Tekken 3, of course I was a lot younger. It's actually the only Tekken, or one of the only fighting games ever, I actually learned all the moves and I was extremely good at it. And I played, where is he? Fucking King. And do you know why I played King? Because I am the king. Holy shit, that's really cool. And a lot has changed since Tekken 3. Kazumi, oh, she looks pretty cool actually. She looks pretty hot. Eddie has changed. Hayahachi. Hayahachi. Claudio, who the fuck? That could be like a Final Fantasy character. Lucky Claude, okay. Lily. Lars. King. Jack 7. Feng. Alyssa. Gyu. Gigas, who's that? Oh, hello! Hello! Devil Jin. Jin. Yoshi. Xiaoyu. It's actually kind of funny because, like, I actually love the character designs of Tekken. And this is why I think Namco Bandai is one of the best Japanese developers out there at the moment. Even the new characters like Josie that I don't even know about, I'm like, that character design is pretty good. Like, she's cute, but not over the top. Xiaoyu, of course, Paul, Steve, Brian. Is Brian that old guy, that military guy? Yusuf, holy... What? Who the fuck is that? Yoshimitsu. He changed a lot. Holy damn. He still looks cool though. Dragunov? That has to be like a Russian guy. How wrong? Holy shit, he changed too. Ah, law. Every Japanese fighting game has to have a sort of a Bruce Lee. Asuka. Asuka's hot. Shaheen. I am not really a fan of the Middle East, but I do think it's really cool that finally there is a Middle Eastern fighter in Tekken. That's pretty cool. Kazuya. Did we get them all? Nina. What the fuck changed? What the hell? She kind of looks like Kasumi. Oh no, Helena from Dead or Alive. Akuma. Isn't that from Street Fighter? Okay. Well, just let's play good old. Now I have to admit, okay, don't hate me on me right now, but I am playing it on easy. But why? Because I suck at fighting games. It's been a long time since I played any Tekken, and because I only can play it for one day. Now, by the way, I want to say that I am playing this game without any patches, but there is one 500 megabyte patch. And this is on a PlayStation 4 Pro. Graphically, it looks really good. It looks really good. I can definitely remember that like Tekken games were like extremely good looking on you know on the PlayStation 2. And it looks really good. It kind of looks darkish though. Where's that one move you have to do? Oh yeah, that's the move. Like, a lot of games you could easily, you know, play with button mashing, but Tekken is one of these games you really need like to learn the combos, or you're just playing it like me, pretty bad. I mean, I'm even being beaten on easy. I do not like that. Oh, you actually don't see it. But yeah, it looks really old school Tekken. That is so cool. Like, if you look at Street Fighter, you know, they really have tried to change Street Fighter V to something that's almost not Street Fighter. And, I mean, of course, having the same game every time, like Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue with just a couple of additional characters is kind of annoying. But I have to admit, like, with Tekken, they put in a lot of new characters that are, you know, at least graphically interesting to look at, and they still have that typical Tekken style. KO. Oh, and by the way, the game is installing. So it's the game you have to install on the PS4, then it has to install all the game content, but you can play offline against the CPU. Gigas. So that's a new character I haven't seen, and again, you know, visually it looks really interesting. Holy shit, he's even bigger. What is that one combo you have to do? Or you can do it, you don't have to do it. What's that one combo? That's almost the one. Like, you know, with Tekken 3, I knew all the combos with King. I was so freaking good that a lot of my friends, and you know, if their friends came on and play games, they were always like, "Oh no, you cannot play with King." Same with Eddie. Eddie was like a character you don't choose. You don't pick Eddie. He was so freaking cheap, and I bet he's still cheap. KO. That was just really good with Tekken. And when the PS2 came out, my interest in Tekken kind of slipped. Because I really was enjoying Dead or Alive. I was a huge Dead or Alive fan. And after that, I found out Guilty Gear, and I was really into these 2D fighting games. But yeah, I can see some slowdown. It's not slowdown, it's more like loading screens. Like, if a game has slowdown, there's something wrong with the developer. What's up, Triforce? I mean, the game is, of course, just running at 60 frames. That's, of course. It's also running on the Pro. And it's also playable in VR. Azuka. That's always such a cheap move, to be honest. Wasn't blocking going back? What's that? I have like... Did she beat me? Holy shit. She beat me great. Fight. Bitch, what the fuck? Let me find something. Okay. The backgrounds look really good, by the way. And it's running on Unreal Engine 4, so I kind of predict that the game didn't cost that much to make. But I mean, you can definitely see that this is Namco Bandai's flagship fighting game. If you look at all the other Namco Bandai fighting games, they're fun games, but graphically, you know, they're not that good looking. And you can definitely see that, you know, Tekken is their freaking flagship. Okay, you still have to press backwards to block. I also like that, I think they implanted this in Tekken 5. After Virtua Fighter 4 had an option that you actually can earn money, and with that money you can buy stuff. You know, buy new accessoires for your character, maybe even buy different outfits or whatever. And I love that. You know, that makes me keep on playing. Hajime. I'm gonna get fucked up. I mean, they definitely stole this from Virtua Fighter, the 9th Q and stuff, and promotion fights, because that's something that Virtua Fighter 4 had. Virtua Fighter, Sega announced that they want to bring back older IPs. I mean, they haven't done anything with Virtua Fighter for a very long time. So it will be awesome if they would announce like a new Virtua Fighter. I think on PS3 or PS4 you can buy the PS3 version upgraded, but I mean, it's not, you know, the same as a new game. What's up? It's Straight Boy. So as predicted, I'm being my ass kicked. Okay, so you have to win, but that's okay. You lose. Continue. Of course I continue. Come on. Who do you think I am? I am. Mishima Dojo.
Round one. Fight.
Ah, man, that was also cheap, always a cheap attack. I'm hitting him a lot more yet. Well, there's nowhere to run. Look how much damage does he do with one freaking... One freaking hit, come on! That is... What the fuck is he doing? What the... Since when do they have like super ultra powerful combos? What?
Final round. Fight.
Yes, I'm a cheap motherfucker. Come on! Come on, King, you can do it! Nope. Ah, finally!
I beat Heihachi. You are taken.
Kazumi. If I look at Kazumi, I'm like, no, dead or alive, Kazumi. But that's with the S. This is Kazumi. Kazumi. Devil's Pit. She looks hot though. She looks sexy as hell. I am the king. Wow. Her outfit isn't actually that interesting, to be honest. I mean, come on, we pretty much know that Tekken 7 is gonna have a shit ton of downloadable costumes. So hopefully there will be like a Tekken 7 Ultimate Edition. That will be cool. I don't think a Tekken game has ever gotten that, actually. Now that I think about it, like, no. I think there's only Tekken 5 on PSP, called the Dark Revenant, was it? There was kind of an upgraded version, but Like on PlayStation or whatever, like you have Tekken 6 and that's pretty much it. Then you get Tekken Tag Tournament 2, that's it. But I have to admit that, you know, Tekken games in general are really complete games. You know, they're not like, you know, Street Fighter 5 where you have like 5 characters.
Continue. 8.
Let's just pick another character. Oh my god, you're such a noob, you suck. Yes. Chick, chick, chick plate. And yes, it is so fucking hot here. Holy damn. Ah, okay. Customization. Where can I buy stuff? So you can That is so cool! Holy shit! So there's artwork, that is so cool! You know, those are things that it's actually kind of weird about that, you know, those things make me play the game more. Because I am someone that, I'm a sucker for points to unlock stuff. I like that. You know, that's the reason why I played so much with BlazBlue on the Vita and PSP, because, you know, you unlock stuff. So I kept playing. Oh, this is really nostalgic. I actually remember that. Look at these motherfucking muscles. I actually remember that picture. That's so cool. Or poster, whatever. That is so old school. I am really bad at fighting games, Triforce. Especially fighting games that Tekken 3, freaking legendary. You know, especially fighting games that has, you know, a real combo system that you have to learn. I am so bad at it. It does say PS4 Pro Enhanced, but it doesn't say what it is. There's a VR mode though. The King of Iron Fist. Bow down to the king.
To the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
That one character, where is she? This one looks really... Katarina. Isn't that that Brazilian girl that's supposed to be sort of Eddie number 2? I don't know, I'm just gonna pick her.
Katarina Alves.
It doesn't say that you can actually pick different costumes. I would be disappointed if this game does not have extra costumes for the characters. That would be really weird. I mean, which fighting game does not have that? I think even Tekken 3 had that. Yeah, see, she's that girl. Okay. Panda. I think her boobs definitely increased though. Isn't it like this? Oh! What's up? Oh yes, okay, so Christy is Eddie number 2. But I didn't see Christy in the... Okay, so Katrina is new. She's hot though. go run back to your mommy. Special bonus. Baseball bat. Can I use that to kill someone? Next battle. Of course.
Let the show begin.
Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's Bob. Oh, so there are different costumes. Okay, so that's pretty much confirmed. That is pretty cool. I guess you have to earn them or buy them. That piggy. Come here. That's not fair. From what's up, Reigns Phoenix? As of right now, 20 minutes into the game, played a couple of matches. The game is old school Tekken, so if you're a fan of Tekken, this is pretty much a must-have. It's freaking cool. Been a long time since I played Tekken. Perfect! Do I get a trophy for that? Oh, I actually do get a trophy. Promoted to 8Q. I got two treasures. The music though, the music is kind of Flag, Tekken girls for all. Triple scoop ice cream. Okay. I actually like that survival mode in Dead or Alive 2, where you could pick up different items to collect them all. That was pretty cool. Promotion Akuma.
Round one. Fight.
Okay, that was fast.
Round two. Fight.
What? Oh, he got hit too. The sucker. Oh, no, what am I doing? You can change soundtrack on stages to any music from any Tekken game. Well, do you have to buy the music or is it just right off the bat? Unlockable customization item, novelty glass stern for all. Next battle. For the king of Iron Fist. What's up, the low profile gamer? How are you doing? Jack 7.
One. Fight.
Since when is Jack so puffed up? He's like Arnold #2, but even bigger.
Round two. Fight.
Yeah, isn't Akuma from a Street Fighter? Because I can't remember if that's a Street Fighter character or is it a Tekken character. It has to be a Street Fighter character. I've never seen Akuma in freaking any Tekken game. I got them all, so I've never seen him. No! Oh no! Ah, I got first. The game is awesome. The game is really good. If you love Tekken, this is like old school Tekken. You know, it's not like the bad Tekken like Tekken 6. It's really good. Yeah, it's on Street Fighter. I kind of figured that out. Like, I've never seen him in Tekken, so it has to be like a Street Fighter character. And he also has like a Street Fighter graphical style to it. Tekken is more like down to earth, sort of down to earth, where, you know, Street Fighter characters are really over the top. Hello, sexy.
Fight.
Okay, sound option. There is no or you mean with stages when you choose a game mode? My favorite character has been King from freaking Tekken 3. And I still think that King is a freaking badass character. But, as I said at the beginning of my stream, like, the Namco Bandai's, development teams are so freaking good at making interesting looking characters. Like, almost all the characters from Tekken are pretty interesting. But my favorite character to play is definitely King. I played King from Tekken 3 when I actually was incredibly good at the game up until freaking all the Tekken games. What's up, Ace Brand? I don't think the game has officially come out, but I got it a couple of days before release. Or is it released tomorrow? I don't know. But I got the game a couple... Okay, so you do have unlockable costumes. That's really cool. I like that. That's why I stopped playing Street Fighter really early, because when I play, I didn't have the feeling that I'm progressing. Sure, it's a fun game for like an hour, but then it just started to get boring. And, having money to acquire things or play the game to unlock stuff, that is, a reason for me to keep playing the game and to learn it more. Same with Mortal Kombat, by the way. Mortal Kombat also has that system where, you can earn points, and within the crypt you can unlock it. Even though I have to admit that the battle system of Mortal Kombat isn't as good as Tekken. Like, I love freaking Tekken. Sadly, the copy of Tekken 7 is not mine though. I didn't buy the game. I can just play it. So I have to return it, or I have to give it to him who actually bought the game tomorrow. So that's why I'm playing it now. Well, Street Fighter is pretty good, but Street Fighter 5, the base game, and if you know me or don't know me, I don't buy downloadable content. Once in a while, like a game like Drive Club, I got the season pass for $3. Neo is like the only game that I'm like, I want that DLC, I want that extra content. The same goes with Horizon, but pretty much that's it. Like, I've almost never bought a piece of DLC ever. I am just like, in 10 years now or 15 years from now, when the servers are offline, I won't recognize the game that I played if I buy all the DLC. So I am I'm hugely against DLC. And that's why I like re-release of games like, like The Witcher, where you can buy the complete edition that has everything on disc. Those are mostly the games that I buy, like where you have everything on disc. Yeah, Street Fighter is really a live service game, so the base game is somewhat enjoyable, but if you look at Ultra Street Fighter that had like holy damn so many characters, you're like, how the fuck can they release Street Fighter 5 like that? So I'm still waiting for like a Street Fighter 5 complete edition that has everything on disc, so I can finally enjoy the real Street Fighter how it should be. And I actually paid around $30 for Street Fighter 5. It's kinda stupid. I like this character too, by the way. She kind of reminds me of Christy on the real life. Kia! No. Like, Tekken has a really distinct, how do you say that? Distinctive gameplay style and character style. Like, besides like even King of Fighters 14, the new one, it still kind of plays like a 2D, 3D dimensional game. You know, you have Virtua Fighter, that's true. Virtua Fighter is like the only game that is a bit like Tekken. But besides that, you don't really have fully 3D combo system, you know, really playable when you're really good. Like Dead or Alive is just button mashing. Let's be honest, it's button mashing. It's mostly like, oh, press this button and you'll do a huge combo. It's cool, and when you actually get good with Dead or Alive, you are actually freaking good. But it's different with Tekken. You know, like if you have someone like me who don't know how to play Tekken and just pressing some buttons, and you're fairly good at the game, you're pretty much gonna beat me. But with a lot of fighting games, especially anime games, you can just button mash and you actually win against someone that's really good. So I can definitely relate that you only like Tekken games, because, you know, their art style, their characters are awesome. You know, you have a sense of progression when playing the game. And the battle system is really unique and really cool. Like, the battle system is great. Yeah, you know, what I played from Street Fighter V, it was fun, but not $60 fun. And not, you know, ultra. I played more Street Fighter 4 on PS3. I actually played out. Like, it was my first Street Fighter game ever, and I absolutely loved Street Fighter 4. I thought it was amazing. So, of course, I bought all the upgrades, of course, on disc. And, yeah, I mean, with Street Fighter V, I was hugely disappointed. Like, what the fuck? I didn't care that a lot of my favorite characters were not there, because the characters that are in Street Fighter V are decently, you know, good. It's just that they're really few and no offline modes, no storyline. Like, what the fuck?
Round 2. Fight.
Eat that, bitch. KO.
Final round. Fight.
Really, they're bringing a Monster Hunter character? By the way, H. Brand, I have heard more rumors about Monster Hunter 5 being on E3 for Sony to try and reclaim the Japanese market. Because to be honest, like, no disrespect intended, I was kind of like, I think you're joking, or it was a really fake rumor that you heard about Monster Hunter 5, but I am actually seeing it more and more. Like, people are actually talking about, oh, Monster Hunter 5, it's coming out on ps4. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's actually real. That would be weird. Two more weeks. Not next week, but the week after that. 2 more weeks till E3. This E3 could be one of the biggest, the best, and most exciting E3s ever. Like, all 3 of the big hardware companies has to do their best, especially Microsoft. Nintendo are doing pretty good. But Microsoft is like, there's nothing coming out, and we don't know what Scorpio really is. Bethesda is a really good developer, but they have really bugged games. You know, also Fallout 4, like, I enjoyed Fallout 3 a lot, but I'm still waiting on like the complete or Game of the Year edition for Fallout 4. So I can play the game patched up and with all the DLC. Hopefully it's on disc though. KO. Why is he flying? Oh, that's Hayahachi. Holy shit. What? Dude, you are weird. This should be fun. He's... Well, I have to admit though, is I played Fallout 3 when it came out, and people were really talking about, oh my god, the game on PS3 runs like shit, it's full of bugs. And I have to admit, now I'm not trying to be a fanboy, because I'll show you why. You know, I'm pretty much a PlayStation guy. So, but I mean, I didn't have any problems with Fallout 3 on PS3. I played it for about 70 hours. I didn't have any problems. Same with Skyrim. You know, I bought Skyrim at launch, and I personally didn't have any problems with Skyrim on PS3. I do have the PS4 version now. I want to play it, but there are, you know, a couple of stuff I'm doing, so that's why I really can't go into a game I already played. Soul Calibur! Wolfenstein is awesome. I played both of these games, and they're freaking great. They're awesome. Yeah, Soul Calibur would be so cool. It's been a long time since I played Soul Calibur. I actually played it a lot on my PSP. With playing with Kratos, that was super cool. Like, yeah, like, you know, yeah. Soul Calibur would be the best shot after Tekken 7. Like, Tekken 7 came out, you know, time for Soul Calibur. And it could be really big for Sony. They could put in, you know, Sony characters, or if it's multi-platform, they can put in Microsoft and Zelda characters or Nintendo characters. But yeah, definitely. Okay, so return to the main menu. Let's check out another character. So she's a pretty cool character. Okay, unlockable customization item, up and coming. Fight money, 1 million. Yeah, I mean, definitely OEX. I totally forgot about Soul Calibur. I have to admit though, is that Soul Calibur is more about, you know, weapons and stuff. But definitely, so the real, like the big 3D fighting games are Soul Calibur, Tekken, and Virtual Fighter. Like nothing else kind of comes close to it. Everything else are like King of Fighters and, you know, Darkstalker and Blaze Blue and all the 2D anime style fighting games. They're amazing, they're awesome, but it's not like Tekken. Okay, let's do customization. Let's see how that is. Hello? Where's Nina? Hello Nina, come here. What is that girl from Soul Calibur? That really wicked girl? With the weapon that can customize in a chain? That girl's so hot. Okay, so you do have a lot of different options. Not a huge amount, but, you know, big amount. Big enough. So are those like... Okay, so you have to obtain them from treasure chests. That is really cool. Oh, someone wants to fight me. Oh, okay, wait up. Oh, you can even change their look. I am actually not a fan of changing a hair look or a face look on fighting games. I mean, I choose this character, for example, because I like how she looks. Kind of weird, but that's how I do it. Oh, this is the original Nina style. Hell yeah! Come on, that's her original style. Knight helmet. That's pretty creepy. Okay, so you do have a lot of customization options. That's pretty cool. Didn't Nina have like glasses? Hell yeah, that is sexy. You're such a nerd. I don't care. Okay, so those are the different outfits. Ah, the original Nina. Or no, this is Nina from Death by Degrees. Oh my god, do you know that game? Yes, I know them all. Okay, so you kind of have to obtain a lot of the... Okay, that is really cool. Okay, so pretty much confirmed there are a lot of outfits. That is really cool. I like that. I like outfits. I actually want this game. I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal this game. Come on. Original Death by Degrees outfit. Hell yeah, that is my Nina I remember. Oh, hello, sexy. Hello. Oh yeah, original Nina. Oh yeah, of course I have to download the patch that I'm not gonna do. So Haldor, if you're watching this, because you gave me an invitation to fight, I am sorry, but I'm not going to download that patch. Not now, or if it's now installing, I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna check out the jukebox. So Haldor, sorry, but nope. Ah, that is so cool! Tekken Revolution, what was that? What was Tekken Revolution? Was it a Nintendo game? Tekken Revolution. Or was it on PSP? Oh no, it was 3DS. It was on 3DS, right? Tekken Revolution? Tekken 5. Oh yeah, they had Azuka in it. Oh, of course, yes, no, I remember. Revolution, holy shit, yes. Was with, it got bundled with, wasn't that bundled with the movie from Tekken? Yes, it's a girl with that sword that also changes into a chain sword. Ivy. Is she called Ivy? I mean, come on. Boobs. Come on. She's hot. I love, like, evil girls. I don't know why. I just really dig dark, evil, but really sexy girls. Save current setting, yes. Because Tekken 7, yes, I'm a huge noob. I know. Shut up. I suck. Okay, let's do more treasure stuff. Let's see if I can get all the treasure in one night. That would be kind of funny. Ah, old school Tekken. My water, it fell. No!
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Okay. So we played her. I mean, we played with her. Not with her, but played the game with her. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's see if I can get another Azuka. Law. Okay, let's... Yosemichi, why did you change him? He was so iconic. For Brian... Brian is the... Yeah, he's definitely that guy that I... Leo. Oh yeah, the other girl. She looks really cool. I mean, sexy, cute, whatever. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean?
There are 5 types of treasure chests, each with different rewards. Chests that are harder to obtain are more likely to contain rare items or large sum of fight money.
Yeah, Tekken has always been pretty slow. Look at those boob physics. Really, look at those boob physics. By the way, where's the Indian girl? Now that I think about Tekken 3, wasn't there an Indian girl? Where is she? She was cute too. Tekken 6 was pretty decent, but many believe Tekken 6 wasn't really that good. I did enjoy Tekken Tag Tournament 2 a lot. I love Tekken Tag Tournament. Yeah, Julia, that's the girl. Like, but I remember, like, back in the day, you know, you had Tekken 3, and it was really slow. And on PS2, you got like Tekken Tag Tournament and Tekken 4, and I played Dead or Alive. So you have to consider, like, I played a lot of Dead or Alive 2, and then you play Tekken. Like, it almost felt like it's in slow motion. That's how slow Tekken was. But in reality, Tekken is more lifelike in its movement than, of course, Dead or Alive. Perfect.
Oh, you win. I can't believe I won.
Why the fuck are you crying? Virtua Fighter 4! I got all the Virtua Fighter games. I even got the, is it Evolution? Wait, I'm gonna check it out. Oh, Revolution? It was another version of Virtua Fighter. I even got these 2 fighting games. They're pretty rare. Don't know why they are rare though. I found them really cheap. But they seem to be really freaking rare. Oh yeah, that's it. It's Virtua Fighter 4 Revolution. This game was great. I actually got the original game. This one. I got the original game for free when I had a subscription with the official PlayStation magazine. So you had, like, if you want to be subscription to PlayStation magazine back in the day, you get like something free, like mostly free games. And one of these games were Virtua Fighter. Now I do remember though is, you know, coming back from Dead or Alive and Tekken, going into Virtua Fighter is, how do you say that? It uses more real-life martial arts styles, and it felt really hard. Like, it was freaking hard for me. But I did play it a lot, and I love that you get promoted and you have like customization for the characters. I actually played a lot with that. I don't want to be racist, but the black girl, I forgot her name. It's like a boxer or a Muay Thai boxer, whatever. But I mostly played with her in Virtua Fighter. Who's Michelle? What's up, juggler? Trouwens, de juggler. Ik had gisteren examen gedaan. Een proefexamen dan. Voor die gevarenvragen. En van de 25 had ik er 4 fout. Dat was best goed. Dat was best goed. Oké, dus last. Promoted to 8Q. All Tekken games play kind of the same like Tekken 4. And it all depends on how much you love Tekken, if that is a good thing or a bad thing. Double damage. Oh, but does the CPU also get double damage?
Perfect.
Okay, so he does get double damage.
Fight.
Hopelijk wel. KO!
You win.
I can't.
It's actually been a long time since I played a fighting game for more than an hour. Well, almost an hour. Fight money obtained 300,000 and 100,000. Next battle.
So, round one. Fight.
Oh, that was Tekken 3 music. Man, it was a long ass time since I played Tekken 3. Look at the background. There's something wrong with the background. Look at it. Do you see it? Or is that intentionally done? I don't know. It's kind of weird.
KO. Round two. Fight.
Oh yeah, Tilzone! Isn't that the Tilzone festival in 2 weeks? By the way, now that I think about it, it all depends on how good Tekken 7 will sell. But I mean, it could actually give a rebirth to more bigger budget fighting games, because back in the day you did have, you know, a lot of fighting games that were really good. Who knows? Maybe we will see more, you know, really 3D fighting games. Because I remember when Street Fighter 4 came out, it wasn't a time where people thought fighting games were dead. You know, there weren't many fighting games being made anymore, and they were selling pretty bad. And then Street Fighter 4 came and sold a couple of million. And I mean, after that, there were so many fighting games. Holy shit. Especially if you have, like, you know, if you import games from Japan, you actually have a couple of really good fighting games on PS3 and also on PS4. We still need about 3 or 4 fighting games on PS4 that Japan only got. Die!
Oh, I can't believe I won.
Street Fighter, yes, I have Street Fighter 5. Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, that's super cool. I really hope, I mean, we know there's a Switch Tales coming out. You know, that is going to make me want to buy the Switch even more. But I do have to admit, I hope it's not a mainline big budget Tales of. I hope they're finally going to announce like a real current gen Tales of. A game like, you know, like Persona, quality-wise and graphics, or Final Fantasy, you know, like a real current gen game. I have Persona 5. I haven't played it yet. I am working actually on my driving license, and this Tuesday I have my reading exam, so I'm actually learning quite a lot for that. And I know myself, like, if I'm really liking Persona, and I pretty much know I will, I do not want to stop playing. So, you know, I really want to succeed in my reading exam, so that's why I'm going to start Persona 5 when I succeed with my exam. So hopefully that will be next week.
Round 2.
Yeah, I mean, sure, the Switch is selling extremely well, and I'm really happy for Nintendo. I mean, I said this multiple times, Nintendo is the only company out of the three that are, you know, that's really a game company. Like Sony has music, movies, you know, all electronics. Nintendo is the only one who only just has gaming related stuff. I don't want Nintendo to go away. I don't want them to be third party. I want Nintendo to stay where they are. But even if the Switch will sell extremely well, it is almost practically impossible to gain a lead over the ps4. It's 60 million behind, or 55 or 50 million. Next gen is gonna start in about 2 years. It's impossible. So, you know, if Namco Bandai wants to make a lot of money, and since there is a huge rebirth of the Japanese market pretty much only on PlayStation, almost, it's kind of weird to make a big budget game not for PS4. As we have talked about so many times, I really do not see a lot of exclusive, big budget Japanese projects third party on Switch. It will all be Switch and PS4, mostly. I like the treasure battle. I'm gonna, by the way, get something to drink.
Drink!
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
You smell what the king is cooking!
And I am the king. How do you like my King Mars shirt? Okay. Xayao, Paul Phoenix. Azuka, Lee, Bob. Oh yeah, let me get me my Nina. Where's my Nina? How can you choose which costume you can pick? Take CC, take it easy. Or is it take it easy, take it CC? Hey, where's my costume? I want... How the fuck can you fight with... Why does she have a wedding dress, by the way? Why would she have that? That's weird.
Great. Round 2. Fight.
Ah, yes. Have you actually seen the Amazon rank? And the Senran Kagura Beach Splash is actually in the top 20. Like, holy damn. A game like that in the top 20 on Amazon? Like, whoa. Who knows? Maybe Senran Kagura Beach Splash will be a sleeper hit.
KO.
It looks a lot of fun.
Final
Of course.
fight.
Well, probably one of these games I'll be buying at launch, but it all depends on what other games will come out. Because pretty much, you know, June, July, and August, I have everything planned out. It's Persona, Wipeout, Crash Bandicoot, Valkyria Revolution, and Final Fantasy XII. Then we have Uncharted, and that's pretty much it. That I actually remember, yeah. And then of course the limited run games, and I got like Roku Roko, Patapon, Ys, Wonder Boy, I got these games pre-ordered also. So it's not like I don't have anything to play in the upcoming months. There is a big chance though Tekken 7 will be bought because the game is awesome. Crash Bandicoot looks amazing, and what really makes me excited is that Naughty Dog actually played Crash Bandicoot and they said that it's amazing what they have done with the remaster, remake. I mean, so if Naughty Dog, the pineapple of video games as of right now, you know, staying with creators of Zelda and whatever, is saying that, you know, one of their most beloved game franchises of all time, its remake is great. I'm like, yeah, that really makes me hyped even more. And it all depends on what my sister wants, but I most probably will be buying a PS4 with Crash Bandicoot for my nephews. They will be 7 years old, pretty much the time where I started playing games. So yeah, but it all depends on what my sister wants, because if she says no, they're too young, then I won't buy it. Yeah, the Street Fighter game on Switch looks really cool. I actually love these type of games, especially because the Switch is portable. So it seems that with Nina, you really have to know her combo system, and I don't know. I'm really bad at fighting games.
Goodbye.
What's up, Nina? Let's pick another character. You know, if I want to play Nina, I really need to, you know, check out her moveset. I don't know, I have to admit, like, I played Senran Kagura a lot on the Vita. I totally beat it. I loved it. And when Senran Kagura SL Versus came out on PS4, was it last year? I think it was. I liked it a lot. I liked it. But it felt extremely more of the same. Extremely. And I did not play it as much as I thought I would. Because Senran Kagura was one of my most anticipated games of last year. I was really anticipating it. And when I actually played it for a couple of hours, I was like, I already played this. I have already done this. You know, so it's kind of the same with like a Dynasty Warrior. And that's why I am so excited for Dynasty Warrior 9. What they have shown, this is like a next-gen Dynasty Warrior. This is like how Dynasty Warriors should have been on PS3. I can't freaking... This could put Dynasty Warriors back, you know, on the worldwide audience. Trey 2000. I love fighting games. I am really bad at fighting games. The only Tekken I was really good at is Tekken 3. But I have all the Tekken games. I can show you because I've never seen you. I have pretty much all the PlayStation games and all... See, all PS4. All Tekken... There's Tekken 2. Legendary Tekken 2. There should be Tekken 3 somewhere. I don't see it. Look at the Legend of Dragoon. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. And Star Ocean. But I got all Tekken games. I got them all. I got them all.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Yeah. I have seen Senran Kagura on the 3DS and they definitely looked really cool. You know, I don't know. I don't know what they should do with Senran Kagura. But the whole Musou system, it works, but it's really repetitive. Extremely repetitive. I would love a fighting game from Sarah Kagura, like a traditional fighting game. That would be cool. Where are you, Tekken 1? Where's my Tekken 1? Let's see. Oh, here. I got the original Tekken, the king of Iron Fist. Heck, did you guys know that the first Dynasty Warriors was actually a fighting game? It's a fighting game like Soul Calibur. That is how originally Dynasty Warriors was made. It's actually, by the way, a pretty rare game. But yeah, I also got the first Darkstalker, Soul Blade, Air Guys, Bloody Roar, Dead or Alive. You know, I love fighting games, but I'm just bad at them. Besides Dead or Alive, I am fucking good with Dead or Alive. If I pick Christy in Dead or Alive, I am unbeatable. No, seriously, I am really good at Dead or Alive playing with Christy. Okay, but let's play this more. Do I have to put in options? Oh, here you can choose the different outfits. Oh, so they do have different outfits right away. What does she has? Come here, sexy bitch. Ah, okay. Or is that more like different characters? Lily. Let's choose her. I don't know, I've never played with that character. Yeah. You know, if you really want a big budget AAA game, the ps4 and Xbox is pretty much the way to go. Switch is too much underpowered. If you want a game like Zelda is, I won't say that Zelda is the best Switch has to offer, but it's pretty much up there. Let's be honest, it's pretty much up there. And Zelda is an awesome looking game. I'm not downplaying Zelda at all. It looks freaking amazing. And if I'm getting my Switch, and I most probably will for the first time ever, Zelda is the first game I'm gonna play, like right at the bat. But we're not gonna see stuff like Uncharted on Switch. We're not gonna see that. It's almost practically impossible.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, round 2. Is this a robot? I don't know. Is that a robot? Didn't Tekken 6 had a robot girl? Come on, bitch. Who is that, by the way? Oh, that's Kazumi. Not Kasumi, but Kazumi. Because it's with a Z and an S. Bye, bitch. Give me my stuff. Cycling sunglasses. Next battle.
Round 1. Fight.
Ah, Lily. Is that the one I'm playing right now? Lily is a Lolita girl, right? Fury. So yeah, the game is just like almost any Japanese game. It's really well made. Really well made. Runs perfect.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, Lily is not the Lolita girl. Yeah, I know that's Lucky Chloe that I'm playing right now. But I mean, there is a Lolita girl, and isn't that she called Lily? I don't know. Like, the last Tekken game I played, like Tekken Tournament, Tekken 6, long time ago. Long time ago. I know that's not Lily that I'm playing with.
You win.
I still want to get King of Fighters. I played the demo and that was super cool. But the game is $40. I don't want to spend $40 on a fighting game. Valentine's gift. Ah, how cute. How cute. Pew, pew. I am super hyped. Like, we are already seeing Japanese developers saying, hey, you know, we have a project for E3. I don't remember that being last generation. We can definitely 100% guaranteed say that the Japanese gaming market in the West is back. You know, Nier Automata sold 1.5 million. Neo sold more than 1 million. Heck, maybe even 2 million right now. Final Fantasy 15 sold incredible well. Persona is selling incredible well. Tekken is at least on Amazon really high, so hopefully it's selling really well. You know, Zelda, Mario Kart, Splatoon. We're definitely seeing more Japanese games being released and made than Western. And for obvious reasons, I played Watch Dogs 2 yesterday, and I can understand that people like it. I can clearly see it. Watch Dogs 2 is a really good made game, but after an hour or two, I got bored. I don't know why. The whole Grand Theft Auto playstyle it's getting boring. I love why people absolutely love it, but for me personally, there are so many Japanese games right now. Watch Dogs 2 intensified my feeling for not wanting to buy any Western game that's not made by Sony. You know, like Titanfall 2 is awesome. I love Titanfall 2. That was such a cool game.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, I mean, Tekken has always been a pretty big name, so you can definitely see Tekken like on on E3. But we're talking about like smaller developers, smaller, like stuff like Tales of, like Ys, like Persona, coming on E3. Ni no Kuni, Shenmue. Those are the games where like we never saw that at last gen. Last gen was all about the Western games. If you see my PS3 collection, and I pretty much have them all, exclusives at least, and the good Western games, they're almost all Western. They're all Fallouts and Call of Duties. I don't have Call of Duty, but you know what I mean. Battlefields, Medal of Honors, Mindjack, Dirt, all these Western games. Yeah, I mean, if you love Japanese games last gen, you want to see Tokyo Game Show. And even then, Tokyo Game Show was awesome, don't get me wrong, but it was still disappointed. Like, coming off from PS2 to PS3, it was a huge disappointment at what type of Japanese games were being made, and how many of them actually came out here in the West. A lot of PS3 games are Japanese only. And you don't see that this gen, like almost all the games are coming out here in the West. If it's digital only or physical, they're almost all of them are coming out. Heck, I've said this multiple times. If we're gonna see like PS2 remasters physical on PS4, I'm gonna buy the shit out of them. Like Dark Cloud 1 or 2, with Rogue Galaxy, like the Level 5 collection, or the remaster of Star Ocean, I would buy it on a physical disc. I definitely would. Like if Limited Run somehow can make deals that they can also publish, you know, digital PS2 games on PS4, they are going to be even more popular than they already are. Yeah. So I'm super like, I have to work one more freaking day and my vacation. I'm sure, you know, as I said, my driving license is my #1 priority right now to really pass that freaking exam. But if I pass it, and I hope I will, I freaking hope I will, you know, there is a burden coming off from me and I can finally play Persona 5 and play more games and, you know, check out E3 just really relaxed.
Round 2.
You fought well. That was a cool move. I want to do that again. Oh.
KO.
It was really weird, but I mean, Sony on the PS3, you know, era was really all about making a comeback and making sure that the Western audience buys their PS3s. You know, so they really pumped in money in bigger Western projects. And if you actually look at how much money Sony was losing, you pretty much knew that Sony last gen was on a budget. Maybe a big budget, but they were on a budget. If you look at Sony right now, they are making hundreds of millions with PS4. We are seeing a Sony with, of course, not unlimited money, but with a gigantic budget to just pump out game after game after game after game, making partnerships, deals, and we're seeing that. If you look at how much games are coming out this year from Sony, you're like, damn. And if you look at the upcoming years, you're like, damn. And we're gonna see more. People think that at E3, Sony is not gonna show anything else. Holy shit. People are gonna be surprised at how much stuff Sony's gonna announce. Because they know if they wanna sell their PS4, they need games. And more games, and more games. Sony in 4 years from now is going to be all about PlayStation. Mark my fucking words. Sony is slowly going to sell everything, maybe not like movies or music, but electronics, whatever. They're gonna step out of that business slowly, and they're going to move into PlayStation a lot more. That's why I highly believe that this generation is not the next PS2. It's the next PS1. Sony is starting to roll the ball to greatness with the PS4. They're slowly going up and up and up. And I believe with the PlayStation 5, they're just skyrocketing at the huge amount of content they are going to create. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my feeling. And let's be honest, all the predictions I made all came true. Absolutely everything I predicted at the start of this gen all came true. So I am pretty good at predicting things, so it seems. PS4 is a new PS1, not PS2. PS5 is going to be fully backwards compatible with PlayStation 4, just like the PS2 was with PS1, making it the next PS2. Yes, you can see E3, je kan E3 op YouTube zien, op IGN, GameSpot, PlayStation itself, you can check out E3, you know, there's a lot of sites that shows E3 because E3 is a really big event. A couple of million viewers, you know, last year, so it's really big.
Are you ready?
Ooh!
Round one. Fight.
No! I want an item! No! What are you doing?
KO. Round two. Fight.
Yeah, I kind of hope that they will end Dreams, because to be honest, Dreams never looked really interesting. It looked really weird. Like, what the fuck is that? I just want them to make like maybe a molecule, or you're calling it Media Vision, but I'm now talking about Media Molecule. That's something different. But Media Molecule they're really good at making platform games. They should just make a real original platform game like Mario, you know, or a 3D platform game like Crash Bandicoot and Jak and Daxter, but make it more like Jak and Daxter, so without all the guns. Make it more like, you know, the older PS1, PS2, 3D, you know, platform games like Spyro. That would make a lot of people happy, like Lokia-Lele or Yoka-Lele. I think they would do really well doing that instead of this really weird dream-ish crap what they're now doing. Oh yeah, of course, that's true. Media Vision was Wild Arms. Yeah, there are more rumors that Sony is working on a Japanese RPG because they are trying to gain back Japan. I don't think that will happen. I think that at the end Switch will sell a lot more in Japan than PS4, but yeah. You know, it's all about the West and upcoming markets. Like, China is a huge market that if Sony does it right, they can exploit. Like, they can have millions of sales. But of course, China has to slowly grow used to a console. Pretty much. You know, I'm really interested in how much PS4 will sell with Dragon Quest. But I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 7, it's gonna be PS4, PS5. Mark my words. It's not gonna release at, you know, any type of, you know, big year for PS4. So Final Fantasy 7 remake and Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna come out at the end of the gen, maybe even with ports for PS5. So if PS4 sells 10 million, it's like almost a flat compared to PS3. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But I can see Switch, I can really see selling like 20 million in Japan alone. I can see that happening, definitely. It is so fucking hot here. Like, you have no idea. What? It's getting hot in here. Should I take off all my clothes? Look at that. Oh, hello, sexy!
Round one.
Look at those legs, though. Holy damn. They could crush you. Yes.
Fight.
So, I mean, you know, pretty much Nintendo has Japan in its pocket. We already knew that when Switch got announced. You know, we said it multiple times. It only needs Monster Hunter and a Pokemon, and that's it. It's game over. I was just expecting a Monster Hunter on PS4. I was not expecting like exclusive to a Switch. But we will see. Because, you know, many people don't know this, but Monster Hunter actually got a release on PS3. I do have it. I have Monster Hunter on PS3.
Great. You lose.
Você está me dando sono.
Yeah, of course. You know, Monster Hunter is all about portability. And I think Monster Hunter will come out for the Switch in the West next year.
Round 1.
Maybe I'm gonna buy the Switch then, because I love Monster Hunter. I truly love Monster Hunter. I played the heck out of it on PSP, and it sucked that it didn't come out on Vita. I was really like, damn, what? And but I have to admit, like, you know, I said multiple times that I don't like handholds because their screen are so fucking tiny. But the Switch is of course a lot bigger, and I can put it in my, you know, on my TV. I don't have to buy a Vita and a PS4. I just have to buy one Switch, and I can do both. So in that regard, you know, Switch is awesome. Switch is absolutely a genius move from Nintendo. If Nintendo does it right, they can definitely sell like 80 million or maybe 100. Would be weird, but they can do it. I think they can. Like if they think a Switch as portable and kind of ditch 3DS and just make it like eight years, because a portable system, in my opinion, doesn't need a new portable system every freaking year. They can make a new Switch, you know, that has a little bit more power, like the new 3DS, you know, so they can put like the DS. They can sell like the DS if they do it right. It's kind of weird to say as a PlayStation fan, but that's just it. Like, the Switch it looks really good. It's a really cool looking device, and, you know, I'm like, it's cool that I can play it on the go,
Mas você vai ter.
and I can play it on my television. It's cool. Now I have to buy Vita games, I have to buy PS4 games, and since I don't really play portable, I almost never buy a Vita game.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, but the new Monster Hunter, well, Monster Hunter Double X has already been announced for an August release in Japan, so I suspect like next year for, you know, for the West. And there's a really big chance that that will be the time where I buy my Switch. You know, I'll be pretty much buying Switch, Mario Kart, Monster Hunter Double X, and Zelda. I love Monster Hunter. I love the system of going out, beating up monsters, you know, building gear, making your character look badass. That's why I like Toukiden. Toukiden really focus on, you know, customization for your character. Like God Eater doesn't do that. God Eater is all about its weapon, and that's it. Yeah, I mean, they have to focus, if they focus on Switch only, and that will happen in the near future, Switch is gonna be incredible. It's gonna have so much Japanese support from, you know, the portable systems, and then you have Nintendo itself, and I think that Nintendo itself finally understands, like, you know, we need to push out games every year. We cannot make one Zelda and then 3 years later put out a Pokemon, 3 years later put out Mario Kart. No, we need to put out games every year, like Sony does, pretty much. And we're seeing that as of right now. We're seeing that, you know, even though there are ports, Splatoon 2 is coming, ARMS is coming, Fire Emblem Warriors looks really cool. I love Dynasty Warriors, and Fire Emblem is a really cool franchise. Xenoblade, of course, are coming. Like, if they announce Xenoblade remaster on the Switch, I'm like, that is 100% guaranteed I'm gonna buy it. And like Bayonetta 2, that would be so cool. Or like a Bayonetta collection, and you have 1 and 2, even though I already played the first one. But, you know, I'm really trying to get a mindset that Nintendo is not the enemy. You know, Nintendo is not the competition. It's Japanese. They're doing the same thing as Sony. You know, they love video games. Microsoft, in the other hand, are a bunch of assholes. Microsoft needs to die and get the fuck out. I don't like Microsoft. They don't care about gaming at all, and you can clearly see that. You know, so I'm really trying to go Sony and Nintendo. But I mean, you have to admit, like, you have to understand that I am 30 years and I have never owned, like, for a long time, a Nintendo system. I've never got the mindset of like, oh, I need to buy a Wii or a Wii U, you know. So I've always been a PlayStation guy. So it's kind of childish and weird, but it's really hard to get that mindset of, no, it's time to get a Nintendo system, you know, because I do want to play Zelda really badly. Every time I see gameplay of that game, I'm like, I want it. That game would be so fucking awesome. I just, at the moment, don't want to spend about $400 on buying a Nintendo Switch. You know, I want just a price cut, like a $50 price cut, or just, you know. But at the end of the year, I always get a huge bonus from work, so maybe then I'll be buying a Switch. But, you know, the other problem I really have, and that's something I have said multiple times, is I buy quite a lot of games. I like a lot of games, especially Japanese, and on PS4 there are just so many games coming out. Like, holy damn, there's so many games coming out for it. That's the biggest reason why I don't buy another system. Like, why should I? There are so many games coming out for PS4. Even if you look at, you know, next year or at the end of the year, you have like Ys 8 is like now one of the most, it's coming out 25th of September. I'm like, I want that game. Ys is such an awesome franchise. And then you have, of course, like stuff like Uncharted, God of War, Days Gone, Detroit. You know, too much stuff to play. So it doesn't really give me an intention to, oh, I'm gonna buy another really expensive system so I can buy more games I don't have time to play. But we shall see. Yeah, like Monster Hunter is pretty much going to the Switch. Like, the Vita is dead. Sony is not going to make another handheld. You know, Monster Hunter is big, portable. Switch is the way to go. Let's be honest. Switch and maybe mobiles is the way to go. But hey, if they make like a big budget a little bit more westernized Monster Hunter for PS4, that could do really well, and I would be happy if they remain with the same art style of the Monster Hunter games and the same gameplay-ish style. I'm happy guy. Well, not only does Microsoft only release games at the end of the year, they're pretty much almost always Gears, Halo, Forza. Gears, Halo, Forza. Forza, Halo, Gears. Gears, Halo, Forza. I mean, you know, I'm happy that Naughty Dog said that after Uncharted The Last Legacy, that is the original DLC, they're gonna stop Uncharted. They have enough with Uncharted. I'm happy that with God of War, we're getting some sort of reboot, you know. I don't like playing Uncharted 20 or Uncharted 35. That's the reason why I don't really like Mario at the moment, because I already played it when I was a kid. I already played Super Mario World and Super Mario Bros. And Yoshi's World, you know, on the Super Nintendo. And I've played it on the Wii and it felt the same. Mario Kart is awesome though, don't get me wrong. Mario Kart is always awesome. I played on 3D because my nephews have 3DS's and it's awesome. It's such a fun play. But you know, I want Sony and their developers to keep making new games. Stuff like Detroit, stuff like Horizon and Days Gone. What the fuck? You don't do that with a girl. What the fuck are you? What? Crazy! And I mean, this year, the only game that came out for Xbox was Halo Wars. Come on. One game. Entire year. One? Okay, let me do that again. One entire year, 12 months, an entire percentage of your entire life, your $400 or $500 or $250 game system gets one game. If that does not say we don't give a shit about you, I don't know what will. I do not know what will. Microsoft pretty much says, fuck you, here is one game. Pick it, buy it, and nobody did. That's kind of funny, nobody did. But Crackdown! Crackdown sucks. Who gives a fuck? Okay, give me more treasure! Yeah, I've heard the rumors that God of War is plays more like an open world. I'm kind of thinking like Uncharted-ish, where you have storyline paths, and then you have open segments, or like Final Fantasy 15, where some storylines, some story segments are, you know, linear and everything else is open world. It will be hard though, like, let's be honest, what we have seen from God of War, it looks better than Horizon. It looks better than Horizon. Can they do that with an open world game? Horizon pushes, like, I think the limits of what PS4 can do. Can they really do that even better? I don't know. I don't know.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Thank you. Twerp. First Dan.
Hayahachi.
Tekken. King. See Lily. That's the Lolita girl. I want to pick any. Okay, let's do Heihachi. You know what? Crackdown, like, if they release they're gonna push Crackdown as like a Scorpio game. Like, oh my god, look how amazing it looks on Scorpio. But it's too little, too late. At this point of the gen, nobody gives a shit about one game. Nobody's going to buy a whole system for one game. I mean, some people will, but the mass market won't. Yeah, I kind of believe it's like semi-open world where, like Uncharted, you have a couple of open world segments, sort of, and maybe in God of War they're more explorable, and then you have like a linear, you know, playstyle. Well, what we've seen from the demo, this God of War is going to be absolutely epic. Because finally they're ditching the Greek style. I'm like, Greek mythology is awesome. God of War was awesome, but it was time for something new. Every time that Greek art style, the Greek mythology, it felt boring after 3. So a bit like, yeah, it could play like Dark Souls. But I mean, then a bit more storyline, of course.
Perfect!
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, man, even with a restricted budget, they're still like absolutely amazing games. But I mean, if you look at Dark Souls 3 and you look at Bloodborne, I mean, you can definitely see a difference in quality. Bloodborne looks a lot better than Dark Souls 3, but Dark Souls 3 is still amazing. I still need to get like the complete edition with all the DLC.
Next battle.
Promotion match.
Round 1. Fight.
You know what would be pretty cool? If Sony would announce like, hey, we're making Demon Souls 2. Because Demon Souls is still an IP from Sony. And like, if like Japan Studios would make like Demon Souls 2. But not with the same style of Demon Souls, just the name and just a new game. That would be cool, right? I'm actually interested in The Surge. Like, The Surge is also a Soul-ish game, but then more like in the modern age and robots and stuff. And the reviews that I've heard, the game is actually really short, only 12 hours. It plays great. It does like miss the art style and miss the lore and atmosphere of a Soul game. But many reviews are saying that The Surge is pretty good. No, you cannot download the game. I got it first physical version. So XL-klaudkil, never download games, buy the physical version. Physical is the way to go. The physical master race. Downloading games, suck. But no, I got the game sooner. Why downloadable stuff sucks? Okay, I'm gonna show you. Look at this. Look at this. If you download a game and pay 60 bucks, 40 bucks for the game, this is what you get. This, you get nothing. Look, this is a downloadable game. It's nothing. Do you see the game? Do you see anything? Do you see a game? I don't. I don't see a game. If you buy it physically, look at all the physical games. Oh, look at all the games that I'm seeing. Look how cool it is. That's money spent. Money well worth. Digital stuff. Why I got the game sooner? Because I am the king. Because I am a fucking king. Bow down to the king. Bow down, bitch. Oh, hello! Hello!
Fight.
Oh, yeah, that's the robot. That's Elisa.
Elisa the robot. Branda.
Wow!
Perfect.
Oh, and by the way, if you're thinking like, oh my god, this guy is so good, I'm playing it on easy. I am really bad at fighting games, okay? Shut up. I don't even know the combo system. Waifu! See, I'm an honest guy. I can even say that I'm playing it on easy. I live in Holland. I'm from Holland. Where the fuck are you from? Europe, yes. I'm European. Holland, the Netherlands, Amsterdam, Rotterdam. I live in Rotterdam though. Why would you live in Amsterdam? Amsterdam sucks.
It sucks.
Body slam.
Rock bottom.
You win.
Here, you can have it. Go get it. Here, you can have the game. Here. Grab it. Reach out for your television and you can grab the game. Come on, grab it. Sucker. You can get it. It's my game. It's actually not my game. Send it.
No.
Look at this finger.
No.
I'm not gonna throw this game towards my 1600 television. Oh no. Utrecht. Nee, Utrecht is al tof. Jaarbeurs, Utrecht. Hey, jaarbeurs. Game Expo.
Game Expo.
The only big game expo we have is in Utrecht.
Round
Touche.
fight.
Hayahachi.
They really should, in fighting games, they really should make a system where if you pick a character, the randomizer will never pick that character because it's kind of weird to fight against yourself. What would he think?
Oh look, it's a clone of me. I'm Hayahachi, I'm gonna kill myself.
That's weird. But you're weird too. I don't care. Born to be weird. Oh no, born to be different.
Born to be different. Hayahachi, you die. Even though you're just playing on easy. Oh no. No, no. Look at the finger. No, no.
First Look Festival, yes. Do you want to see King? King is actually my favorite character.
Yes.
Here, look at the finger.
Yep.
See the finger thing, yes.
customization. Okay, let's see King. The King of Iron Fist.
Do you know why I play King? Because I am the king. Do some rolling death cradle. What's that? Or do you mean cradle of filth?
Fatality.
I actually don't know how to do fatalities. As I mentioned, I am really bad at fighting games. And this, by the way, is actually not my copy. This is a copy of my colleague. He bought the game. I just bought it for him. I can play it for one night. But I don't know the combo system. I haven't seen the combos. I also want to play with Azuka. I cannot forget that I want to play with Azuka. I mean, I would play with her in real life, but she's not real, so I have to play with her in the game.
Okay, the King.
Oh shit, that's the old school. Holy shit! Old school King! Tekken 3 King! That is cool. What's up, Raspberry Gaming? Holy shit! Tekken 3 style King. That is so cool. Tekken 3 is the only Tekken game I was extremely good at. I knew all the combos. I was really good with Tekken 3. Tekken 3 is the best. Tekken 3 is legendary. They should remake Tekken 3.
Promotion match.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Round 1. Fight.
You smell.
Yeah. Oh, that was stupid.
KO.
King.
Round 2.
Really?
Fight.
Was Revolution also good? I never played. I don't play free-to-play stuff. I don't buy downloadable content. I don't care about that. I just play my physical game and that's about it. And if it's not physical, it sucks. Or if it's at an extremely good deal, like most of my downloadable games, I pay like $2 or $3. Or get for free with PlayStation Plus. Yeah, the PlayStation 1 had an amazing library of fighting games. Absolutely gigantic. Same with PS2. PS2 has... What the fuck did you just say? Who the fuck hates discs? How can you hate physical medium? I don't want to have air in my hands. I want something in my hands. I want to feel it, touch it, sleep with it, do dirty things with it. You cannot do that with digital games, digital content. Hell no. I am not going to do that. Hit breaks.
Round 2. Fight.
I have about 1,500 games. None of them has ever broken. How the fuck do you break your game? How? How do you do that? What do you do with it? Do you smash it? Digital games can also break data corruption. HDD failure. You do have disk rot. Something that people say, you know, they say that CDs go around 50 to 100 years, Blu-rays maybe longer, but hey, I'm already dead in 100 years, so why would the fuck would I give a shit? But digital, if the company, at least on consoles, think to themselves, hey, I don't want this game to come out on this system anymore, you will never be able to play it. If the servers goes offline, you'll never able to re-download your games that you spend thousands or 10,000s or hundreds of dollars on, or euros. That is why I hate digital games. Physical master race. Disc master race, indeed. And if we're talking about the Switch, cartridge master race. That is not the same. No. If the servers go what? No. No. Holy shit, dude. Don't want to be disrespectful, but how old are you? If you have a physical disc, you don't need online. You don't need an online connection to play it. You put in the disc, it downloads it on your system, and that's it. You can play it. Of course, there are games. I mean, there are games that are online only or online required, like Battlefront, Need for Speed, Destiny. I don't have those games. I don't support online required crap. They are crap. Like Overwatch. Even if the game is good, it's crap that it is downloadable only. You know, back in the day, if you had a multiplayer game, you could play against the bots, against AI opponents. Now you're like, it's online required. No buy for me. Here's like EA. This is EA. And I'm like Cloudkill. Hello, Cloudkill. Do you want to buy Need for Speed? Ooh, Need for Speed. Or no, Ubisoft. For Honor was like one of the most anticipated games last year. So Ubisoft. Cloudkill. Oh my god! For Honor looks so cool! I want to play it! Do you want to play it, little Cloudkill? Yes! Yes! Do you have an internet connection? No! Why should I? It's online required! Bye! And there goes fucking Ubisoft. That is what online required games are. Bullshit! I don't play for them. I don't play them. I'm getting angry because I think about it. It is freaking hot here though. It's like 30 degrees. Stupid country. What is a road death cradle?
Round one.
Oh, H-Brand, I will play King one more and I'm gonna play Azuka. So wait up, one more. Yoshimitsu. Maybe they have like an old school Yoshimitsu skin for Yoshimitsu.
KO. Round two.
Yeah. Like, I played Watch Dogs 2 last day. How do you say that? Is it last day? Yesterday. Damn it. Yesterday. It was good. I was impressed how good it looked, how well it played. I was pretty impressed. Like, okay, so Ubisoft can make well-made games. It's just that Western open world GTA clone. I don't know. After 2 hours, it got boring. What wilderness style Paul? I have heard a lot of good stuff about Ghost Recon. Ghost Recon looks really cool. But then again, I mean, Ghost Recon is kind of like Metal Gear. And after 20 hours or 30 hours, I got kind of tired of Metal Gear, so... Wait up, character select. Ubisoft is really successful, definitely. I'm not saying that they make bad games. It's just that, like, For Honor has a single player mode, okay? Maybe it's really lame compared to online, but it has a single player mode. Why the fuck should why should I need online to play a single player game? I want to play For Honor for the fucking single player. It's unplayable because it's online required. What? Like, when they announced For Honor and showed gameplay, I'm like, oh, here goes my hype. Look, the hype meter. Oh, it looks cool. Holy shit, samurais. Holy shit, online required. There goes my hype. Down the gutter. By the way, hype. Goodbye, hype. Rest in peace. And you know what's even worse? Ubisoft actually said For Honor won't be online required. Year later, online required. And people hated it so much. Like, people were so raging against Ubisoft. Maybe that's why Watch Dogs 2 and Ghost Recon are all not online required. Same with The Division. I'm like, The Division looked cool. It looked interesting. I'm like, okay, a squad-based shooter. I haven't played that since like SOCOM. I'm like, it looks cool. Online required. There goes my hype. Neo definitely solved my samurai hype. Sooner or later we will all give in. Oh, you do not know me? Hell no. Fuck no. Sooner there will be a time where games will be like a service, like Netflix, like, you know, a physical, a streaming service where you don't really need to have a game console anymore. You just have like a plug in and it streams all your fucking games. I truly believe, sadly, that will happen after the PlayStation 5. I think that next gen, so PlayStation 5, will be the last real gen. Will be the last real physical gen. But, if we look at companies like Limited Run, you know, and PlayAsia, physical medium will never die. Heck, maybe even the PlayStation 6 will still have physical medium. I just don't see it, but maybe it will. Physical medium, just like CDs, you know, floppies, LPs, it will never go away. Never fucking ever. Yeah. To be honest, like, it would be great if you never needed new hardware. I mean, Netflix, don't get me wrong, I had a lot of DVDs, and Netflix is perfect for movies. Netflix is awesome. But we're talking about a movie. You sit in your fucking chair, you drink your American beer, you drink it, you get your popcorn, okay? That's a movie. Oh my god, such a great movie. It's not paying a $60 game that lasts for 60 hours, okay? It's different. Would I like a Netflix service game system like, you know, like now the Game Pass for Xbox for $10 a month? Would I like it? Yeah, most probably I will. I most probably will. Will I stop buying physical games? Nope. Hell no. If a game is physically available, I will buy it and fuck the digital version. I hate digital stuff. I want to own my games. And let's be honest, there are so many game consoles out there. There are so many games out there. In my entire life, my poor little life, I will never be able to not only play all of them, but buy all of them. So my entire life, I will always have games to buy. And if you look at the Switch, where its its hard drive is so freaking small that even smaller games are being released physically. Physical is going nowhere. Nowhere. Yeah, that is why Netflix is so well adopted, because it's just a movie. That's it. It's just a movie. You're sitting in your chair doing nothing, watching a movie. That's it. With a video game, it is so different. It's so different. And if you look at the upcoming markets, like Indonesia, China, these smaller markets, their internet connection isn't really good. So if, for example, Sony wants to sell 10 million PS4s, they will never be able to do that with a streaming service, because almost no one in China has internet. That is, for example, why you see so many Asia English releases for smaller games, because in China and in Asia regions, most people don't have internet or fast internet, so they have to release these games physical, and that will always be there. We will never see a world where every country is rich. Never see that, never. So there will always be, a physical market. People don't believe that. People really think that games will be digital only. Maybe the mass market will be digital only one day, but there will always be companies like Limited Run who will put the games out physically.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah, as I said, one day we will have some, digital era maybe, but it's gonna take a long ass time. Maybe PS5, maybe PS6, maybe PlayStation 7. It's gonna take a shit time, because you have to consider that gamers like myself, old school gamers. My sister has 4 kids, 3 boys, 1 girl. 2 of the older ones are becoming 7 in a couple of months. They wanted a game system. They were asking for Mario. I'm like, okay, what did I buy? 2 3DS's with a physical copy of Mario Kart and Super Mario. Is it Super Mario? Physical copy. So they are learning now that they have to put in the physical cartridge in the 3DS, and they like it. They don't complain. And I think that a lot of older gamers that are also older than me, they teach their kids the older games. They teach their kids physical medium, and especially if you're a game collector like me, you show them like, hey guys, this is what I have. This is my game collection. And so when the entire mass market mindshare is all about digital, man, I could be 50. I could be old. I could be dead. Maybe I should have given them a PS1, but they were specifically asking for Mario. So I am, trying to get them a PS4 with Crash Bandicoot, but it all depends on what my sister, their mother, says. Because if she says like, oh no, they're too young for a PS4, I'm not gonna buy it, or else I'm gonna buy it. Because Crash Bandicoot is awesome.
Round 2. Fight.
They do play like Dead or Alive. They like Dead or Alive. Crash Bandicoot is its own game and it's awesome. I mean, if there's one mistake Sony regret the most, is selling Crash Bandicoot. I can guarantee it. I can guarantee it. If you would ask online from Sony, like a survey where Sony could say, oh, you know, this is what we regret the most, it will be selling Crash Bandicoot. Definitely. I mean, I can see Crash Bandicoot selling 1 million on PS4. I don't care if it's also coming out on Xbox or Switch, it's gonna sell 1 million on PS4 this year. Mark my words. Maybe even more. Double damage.
Round 1. Fight.
Ah, sucker, you missed. Yeah, it looks, oh my god, Crash Bandicoot looks so good. Same with Dragon Quest, like, you're now seeing a lot of information and screenshots about Dragon Quest. I'm like, no, Klaudkil, do not look at it, do not spoil the game. You know, luckily I have never done that with like Final Fantasy. So Final Fantasy 15 felt new to me. So I'm really trying to not look at Dragon Quest 11, like, don't look at it. Don't spoil the fun. Zaibetsu Interceptor C. Well, stop the Flash. Holy shit, the Flash. That has been a long time, dude. Take Kazuma, Akuma. Holy shit. I totally raped that name. Okay, let's check out Akuma. Akuma!
Tournament 7.
Okay, so I just heard that I can borrow the game up after my vacation. I'm not entirely sure if he's actually watching, because he does watch sometimes my videos. So I can have this game for about 3 weeks. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, Akuma time. Akuma. Akuma. I'm pretty busy too. I completed Horizon and Neo and, you know, Tales, Titanfall last weekend, but I'm actually learning for my driving license. And I have a written exam this Tuesday, so I'm gonna end the stream in about a couple of minutes because I really need to learn more and do a test exam. You know, I really wanna succeed in my exam because I'm gonna be really disappointed. I've been learning now for about a month because I'm really bad at learning and I pretty much know all the rules. Like, I'm pretty shocked myself that I actually learned so much. It's just that the rules about the cars itself, you know, how much does a car weigh? You know, what is this button? What does that do? Those are the things that I, of course, don't know all.
Akuma! Tiger uppercut!
Oh, that's not Akuma. No.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Oh, that's not Hadouken. Oh, you actually have a bar for super. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know who actually sold Crash Bandicoot, but if you're, you know, the big bosses of Sony like Andrew House, Mark Cerny, you know, they're definitely going to think after, you know, Crash Bandicoot sells a lot of units, are like, damn, we should have never sold it. You know. That was so stupid. That was one of, in my opinion, selling Crash was bigger than the fuck up with PS3 at the beginning. Like, you know, even with PS3 fucked up, if they would make Crash, if they would Naughty Dog make a new Crash on PS3, it would sell. But I mean, it's now from Activision. They can do whatever they want. You know, they can put Crash on Xbox or Switch. One of the biggest IPs of Sony ever. So they've tried it with Little Big Planet and somehow succeeded. Little Big Planet 1 and 2 sold a lot, but Little Big Planet 3 already felt extremely more of the same and just not as interesting as the first two. So Sony is definitely like, holy damn, we should have never sold that game. We were so stupid. Double KO, holy shit. Halloween effect. Promotion match.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh shit, did you see that? That was cool. It's actually kind of weird, but its playstyle is actually kind of like Street Fighter. Believe it or not, it actually is. He kind of plays like Street Fighter.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah. I agree on Little Big Planet 3 and 1 and 2. And I also agree with Crash being like a real mascot. You know, it was... Crash Bandicoot is... I won't say legendary as Mario, that's almost impossible, but it's up there. You know, if you're thinking about Mario, you're like, oh, there's one game that was almost as good, or for some people, better than Mario, Crash Bandicoot. And, you know, they fucked it up. Crash Bandicoot is a big part of my childhood. It was awesome game. Those games were great. And actually, if you play Crash Bandicoot now on PS1, it is still playable. Crash Bandicoot still looks good and plays perfect. It's still as great as it was back in the day. That is true. That is something that diehard Nintendo fans, they don't understand it. Sony's not all about, you know, Uncharted 20, God of War 100, you know, they're all about making franchises, and when they're at their top, making another franchise and another and another, and, you know, I really think that is more healthier to make your, to let people buy your system than another Mario. And to be honest, I think that's why the new Zelda is so different than all the other Zeldas, because I think that many gamers were like, oh, another Zelda, oh, it plays the same, and Nintendo was like, let's make Zelda different, let's make it open world, let's make it more like a real world. And well, it seems they succeeded. Zelda is selling incredible, and the game seems to be one of the best ever. Now I think that is a little bit exaggerating, but you know, as I said multiple times, what I've seen from Zelda, it looks amazing. It looks really good. Yeah, that's a little bit, you know, they're making, in my opinion, that's something I always said about Nintendo. They have so many different IPs. They have such a extremely talented studios of game developers. And what do? Zelda, Mario, Pikmin, Pokemon. I mean, come on. And I think that's why it's really cool that now they have Splatoon and now they're making ARMS, you know. So I think we're gonna see a lot more different IPs from Nintendo on the Switch. Is it going to be like Sony? Who knows? Maybe they will. Maybe they are going to make a gigantic library of exclusive first-party games. We don't know it. But we know that all the gens before it, they never done it. Okay guys, so this is pretty much the end of the stream. I really have to go and learn for my driving license. This is pretty much the longest time I have ever played a fighting game in like years. Years. I cannot remember any fighting game on PS4 or PS3 that I played for such a long time. You know, after one sitting. 2 hours and 20 minutes, holy damn. And I can say that Tekken 7 is absolutely incredible. It is awesome. Must have. Really must have. I'm really happy that Tekken is back. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, they should have made Zelda open world a lot sooner. Yeah. And I think they finally realized, like, holy damn, it works. I think that the new Zelda could be like the best-selling Zelda ever. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Zelda Twilight Princess. But guys, seriously, you know, thanks a lot for watching. It was awesome chatting with you guys. But I really have to check to learn for my driving license. I really want to succeed in my exam in a couple of days. Holy damn. So I'll be back though tomorrow. Of course, I'll be back playing Tekken. Oh no, tomorrow a friend of mine is coming. Maybe when she's leaving, or when she left, then I'm gonna play Tekken more. But guys, thanks a lot. Take care, and like always, you will see me next time. Thanks a lot.